Years ago, they used to give away these, well, not really give away, they used to supply these DSL modems. I had one of these for the longest while. This is brand new, as you can see, no dirt on it. But I didn't need it. I can't recall. It's probably when I moved countries. I don't know. But notwithstanding, I have one of these. It's sitting around, and I will be moving again shortly. So most of this stuff is probably going to get thrown away, discarded, packed away, something. So out of curiosity, I said let me just open it and have a look inside and see what it did, how they manufactured, you know, what's good, what's bad, at least what I think is good and bad. Interesting thing is this one has a screw, this one has a screw, this doesn't. I put out this one for this and didn't see any screw, and I was just wondering how the hell it kept this thing attached. Interesting. Cheap out on 2 screws. Chinese. Damn, this is a bit more than I expected. This damn thing looks like a blasted motherboard altogether. So there's a Broadcom chip here. No, surprise there. Broadcom tends to do this kind of communication stuff. This other one is also Broadcom. I don't know why this one is not white. Yeah. Given package. Is that what? BG, sorry. Right. This is probably memory. I just suspect it's memory. Samsung key 480. Yeah, this is most likely memory. Not really sure what this is. Well, that's an interesting package here. Don't know what that is. Right, this is essentially, I think, surge suppression coming in. Well, look at that. Capacitor looks like it's blown already. It's never been used. I guess back it up for years and these things happen. There's some symbols for some inductors here. This says 470G and it has L labels on it, so the inductors. 3mm LEDs there. This capacitor also looks, wow, all of these actually look like they're blown. Maybe I had this in the sun or somewhere really hot, I don't know. All of these look like they're gone. I never use, I'm not sure offhand what this is. 2-pin. And there are numbers on them. It's easy enough to look up. Just getting a view for what they've had and how they've put it together. Not really trying to review it in any kind of detail. Of course, extremely neat, made in China, but extremely neat, fairly well done. Nice traces, pretty much good grounding plane, I would assume. So yeah, not bad. Let me flip the other side of it, have a look on the other side. I don't expect to see anything much, maybe 1 or 2 surface components, mostly tracks probably, possibly a grounding plane, and that's about it, I would expect. Recently, I was actually bang on the money, and no, I did not look at it before. Few components. This is what I would have done. Largely a plane to get RF, suppress any RF interference. A few traces that you couldn't fit really. And what is surprising on this whole thing, though, I would have assumed this to be more than a 2-layer board. But it doesn't look so. I mean, we're seeing through this board here and we're seeing the other side. If this is a 2-layer board, they've done really well to lay out. I mean, it's definitely a 2-layer board. Look at this. There isn't anything inside here. You're not seeing anything else. Wow. They've done really well to lay out this number of pins and traces that would have been necessary with just 2 layers. This is good design. I have to admit that. I did not expect that. I expected a bit more, at least a 3 or 4 layer board. So while I was bang on with this, wasn't too right on the number of layers in the board. Piece is this. It appears to be a special made device for decoupling LAN side from this side. It appears to be transformers with some decoupling windings. The data sheet, I will just put that up at the end so you can have a look at it. Not that it makes that much sense if you're not really in depth into this kind of design. But yeah, it's interesting that they're actually electrically decoupled, so I guess a serious spike here should not travel in here, and conversely something from the incoming service provider should probably not get to your PC when you're using this. Hopefully that all works. It seems like it's a good idea. It seems like it's well made, and as I said, everything else in this is really well made. Probably, let me don't talk with Chinese, but it probably isn't designed in China. It probably is just built in China, as is everything else. Probably designed somewhere in California. Wouldn't be surprised if this was designed somewhere in California, Silicon Valley, and just manufactured where it was cheapest to be made.